Well, guys, I have some amazing news for all those SCHD ETF shareholders that are probably watching this video wanting to know exactly what happened for the Q1 dividend that a lot of us were expecting to be a lot larger than the previous Q1 dividend, but honestly, some of us had really no idea what to expect. Now, in today's video, we're going to go over the most recent Q1 dividend that has just been announced from SCHD ETF, which, spoiler alert, it is massive compared to the previous. I'm also going to share with you guys what this changes for the ETF moving forward and everything else you need to know. So if you're a dividend growth focused investor and you hold on to SCHD ETF like I do, well then make sure to stick around, drop a like down below, and let's get right into it. My A to Z dividend investing ebook has helped countless dividend investors get started with their journey. And my custom dividend tracker that I'm constantly using here on the channel has also helped so many investors stay on track and allow them to see their dividend income in real time. Well, today I have another treat for you guys. I'm not only going to offer you my A to Z dividend investing ebook and the custom dividend tracker, but also just for a short limited time, I'm going to be adding in my brand new weekly dividend blueprint ebook to show you how you can get started with weekly dividend ETFs and add this into your investing strategy. This offer is not going to last long, so go ahead and click the first link down below in my description, and you're going to get both ebooks and the custom dividend tracker bundle. But like I said, please act fast because this won't be around for long. Now let's get back into the video. So without wasting a second of time, the most recent payout for Q1 of 2025 is 24.88 cents per share, which was just announced just as of a few minutes ago. Now this is a massive increase from the previous Q1 dividend that was paid last year in 2024, which was just shy of over 20 cents per share. Now on the Schwab website, you're going to see the previous numbers be sort of wonky, and this is because this is not including the fact that there was, of course, the split that happened last year. I'm taking a little bit deeper of a look into some of the previous dividend payouts from SCHD, and these are all split adjusted. So last year, Q1 was 20.367 cents, which is around 4 cents more or less than we just saw be announced. Now, previous to that, Q1 in 2023 was just about 20 cents per share. So from Q1 2023 to Q1 2024, we did not see that much of an increase whatsoever, which makes it even more exciting as holders of SCHD ETF, the fact that the Q1 dividend is now looking massive. Now, the Q1 dividend is officially in the realm of even the Q2, 3, and 4 dividends, which are some of the larger ones throughout the year. Now, this is not only going to raise the annual dividend amount substantially for investors, at least on a trailing 12-month annual dividend payout amount, which can completely change the amount of income investors, especially if you hold 100, 200, 2,000, 5,000 shares of this ETF. I mean, this is really going to change your annual dividend income amount substantially. Now, along with that, SCHD has been known for the massive dividend growth rate, or the amount of dividend increases that this ETF has offered investors over the past several years, and even over the last decade now. I mean, if you look at 10 years ago or so, this ETF was paying sub 10 cents per share per quarter, which again, as of now, we're getting very close to 30 cents per share per quarter, and that's just over the last decade. Now, I think that this is going to make a lot of dividend growth investors, including even newer investors that don't hold on to this ETF, even more bullish on the ETF than ever. During the most recent reconstitution, there were some names of the ETF that were added into the index and taken away. And overall, the ETF is still to this day doing its job, algorithmically picking stocks based on multiple different screenings and offering investors consistent, over time, more and more dividend income, which is incredible. Now, the real difference is, like I sort of mentioned earlier, for those of you guys watching this video that maybe have hundreds or even thousands of shares of SCHD, now if you look at the trailing 12-month amount of dividends that have been paid, going off of this most recent payout of just under 25 cents per share, now going off of the last 4 payouts, we're pretty close to $1.05, which is up substantially from the most recent 99-cent annual dividend payouts. Now again, this isn't really going to change things for your portfolio necessarily as of yet if you just have a few shares, but if you have hundreds or thousands of shares, that 4 or 5 cent increase across the board is going to make a dramatic increase in dividend income for your portfolio, which is going to be awesome. I mean, after all, that's one of the main reasons that I personally buy and own shares of this ETF, not only because it offers diversification, not only because it's very cheap to hold on to, not only because it's potentially tax efficient, not only the fact that this ETF has grown over time and offers a decent starting 3.6, 3.8% starting yield, but because the dividends have grown consistently over time, quarter over quarter, year after year, this is still one of the best dividend ETFs an investor can buy, in my personal opinion. So now that we talked about the most recent SCHD dividend increase, and obviously you guys can tell that I'm super excited, not only because this makes this ETF still without a doubt the dividend growth king in my opinion, but also of course just because I currently hold almost 2,500 shares of this ETF, so that 4 or 5 cent raise that I just received for every single share that I have is definitely going to add up. I lastly, most importantly, want to hear from you guys down below. When it comes to SCHD ETF and the most recent increase, are you impressed by this? Are you mad by it? Let me know what your honest thoughts are down below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to please drop a like in it and subscribe for more future content like this. Thanks as always for stopping by, and if you are interested in investing, make sure to check out these recent videos I posted right here.